Dude, Mekon Music TV it's back. Um, After just about 2 years, I finally decided, hey, I want to record a video for this channel. Um, just popped up into my head earlier randomly. Um, I don't know. I guess over on my main channel. Um, this might even become my main channel. Who knows, right? But I haven't been feeling the podcasts recently. I'll get back to it at some point for sure, but just lately, I don't know. But I want to have a discussion about this and other things, and I don't really have other things to fill a whole podcast episode with. So why not just come back here just to talk about kind of one thing? Also got inspired because H3 podcast, it's my favorite podcast. The host, obviously Ethan Klein, he started his own solo channel. He just makes like a 10-minute video, 15-minute, even sometimes an hour video, just talking about just kind of like a one-off topic, and that kind of got me thinking about this channel and reminded me of just what I used to do on here. So I figured why not. Obviously, I mean, we have the classic just images, just like a couple images just plastered onto, you know. And this is probably gonna be the thumbnail too. I mean, this is classic low budget Mekon Music TV. Probably even change the name. I can't believe it's been 2 years. I mean, not 2 years since I've stopped making content, just only on this channel. It's crazy, man. You know, um, uh, right before this, I was rewatching some of my old videos. It was just weird. Just to hear me talking about all this music and all this stuff. Just like I mean, it wasn't that many years ago, but still, I don't even identify with that version of myself anymore. It's just really weird. But it was cool. Where my voice, it was slightly higher. I wish my voice was a little bit lower by now. I wish it was different, to be honest with you. But hey, just the cards I was given. What can I do? This is my voice. All right, I gotta let the world hear my voice. All right, I own it. It's me. All right, proud, proud of it. Nah, but dude, Kanye West and Pete Davidson. I mean, look, what can I say? What hasn't already been said? But I'm still gonna give my 2 cents. Uh, I was looking at it. This channel is mostly Kanye dominated content. What can I say? The man lives in my head rent free. All right, I'll admit it. And it makes for interesting topics, and I do have some genuine opinions and thoughts about this whole thing. I really genuinely feel a way about this. And look, I'll just say it right off the bat. All right, this is coming from a former Kanye defender. Now look, I still love the man's music, his entire discography. I still think he's still one of my favorite artists of all time. I still listen to him, very often. I like Donda, a few, still in my rotation. What can I say? He is a musical genius. Nothing will ever take that away. And look, I used to be pretty down the Kanye rabbit hole, right? The Kanye stand rabbit hole. I used to defend him for everything. I even defended him during his whole MAGA Trump shit. Now I wasn't MAGA, pro MAGA. I was very anti MAGA. I guess clearly not enough. I let my feelings for Kanye's music get in the way of that. So I defend him. I was like, no, but yeah, like I know Trump's a bad person, but he's just presenting new ideas. He's just putting a new spin on whatever. I was kind of into that. Now he did I think he did allude or and or just directly said that that whole thing was just like a kind of like a stunt to help get incarcerated people out of prison. And if that really is true, I mean that is cool. But he was still rocking that hat. He was still kind of promoting being friends with Trump. Which regardless, that wasn't cool. But hey, if you got people out of prison, if you helped with that, of course, I have nothing but respect for that. But like, I would just defend him against things where now I don't think he was really defendable. But now all of my bias has been removed, and again, I'm not gonna change how much I listen to him. I know people, well, you shouldn't listen to him, but like, look, I love his music. Nothing's gonna take that away, and I don't want him to be like a horrible person. Like it's sad. It's sad to see. I know he's not like a horrible person, like or necessarily, but I just I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't know him personally. There's only so much that I feel like I can say, like without it being like, okay, well, you can't really say that because you don't know him. Like I want to say that I don't think he's a horrible person. I really don't. But as of lately, kind of has been, right? Uh, I mean, look, the whole entire premise of him being upset about this Pete Davidson situation is fucked. I think it should be pretty obvious why. Look, I get it. I've never been divorced. I have no idea. I imagine it feels horrible. I mean, it's awful. I'm sure he feels really sad about it because he clearly doesn't want to be with her. And again, that is truly awful. That sucks. But whether you like it or not, you know, if someone wants to move on, they want to move on. It only takes one person to end a relationship. As much as you might not want it to be that way, it only takes one person to walk away. And that's what Kim did. And again, I can't imagine what that feels like. But regardless, she moved on. God, I'm just looking at this picture of Kanye. I feel like he's staring into my soul, judging me as I say this. I can't look at this. I swear like he's looking at me like it's really him, and he's like, no, but like man, she like the entire premise makes no sense. Like it sucks, but dude, she moved on. This isn't like a healthy way to cope with it, and this is treacherous territory. For one, I don't know him personally, and B, he does have bipolar, right? He does have a mental disorder that causes him to act erratic and be very rash and lash out, act out. Now that isn't like an excuse for what he's doing, but on one hand, there's that, and also I feel like people also need to be like a little understanding of like why this is happening, right? Again, it doesn't excuse his actions, but people I do think need to understand that, just like a little more like, all right, let's not bombard him and push him down like, Kanye, like you're the biggest piece of shit to ever walk there. It's like I'm not about that, because he's not. Just based on what I've seen from him over the years, I don't think he's. I mean, he is family oriented, even though he's currently going about it wrong. And like before this, he's always seemed like an amazing husband, and a great father. And again, that is just what we see online and through Instagram and and Twitter and whatever. But just based on what we have seen, and that's all I can judge on. He has always seemed like a very great family man. So I don't think he's like this evil monster who has no empathy. Like he's misguided, and someone needs to help him. I'm not gonna be one of those people like Kanye's crazy. He needs to go take his meds or go to the the mental asylum. It's like let's not be too rash. Let's not beat him up too much. he needs to be fairly criticized, which he is. And again, I'm not defending him. Like Kanye is completely in the wrong, but I don't think just like ultra demonizing and treating him as if he is just the spawn of Satan is necessarily the move. Now he needs to be checked big time. He really needs to be checked big time. I don't know if there are people in his circle, helping him, telling him like, look, dude, you need to calm down. I don't know if they have, and he just clearly, even if they have, he hasn't listened. Maybe it's a situation where he's surrounded by yes men, which is very possible. Again, really for any celebrity, but especially Kanye with this fucking Kanye cult I'm seeing, and I'll get on down to that. But obviously, let's just kind of walk through it a little more. Kim has been dating Pete Davidson for a few months now, of course, and well, Kanye lately, he's he wants to get back with Kim. That's very clear. So he's posting on Instagram saying, "God, please bring our family back together." Picture of his family, but lately he has just been unhinged going after Pete Davidson. I feel like he was kind of quiet about it for a while. Like even like when they first started, like he wasn't really saying much, but lately he's gone all off, as you can see by that Instagram post on the left. He's deleted some of his posts about him. I don't know which ones. I haven't looked at them all because I just don't have Instagram a ton, and it can get a bit much. But obviously he's posting this kind of shit. He posted a Photoshop of of him as Venom and Pete as Carnage. Like it's hilarious, right? Like at first, like, oh, that is like the funniest shit ever. And I see him go on these rants about I won't say the word rant. Just like these very long posts in streams of consciousness about like you'll never meet my children, Pete. Like you're like he's calling him Hillary Clinton's like ex-boyfriend, because I guess he has like a tattoo of her, which is pretty weird, to be fair. Like what the fuck, why? um, you know, just all these posts, just going in on me. He's deleted some, and it's just turned into a very unhealthy obsession. He encouraged one of the people, or in one of his posts, he encouraged people to, if you see Pete Davidson on the street, like shout at him, Kanye forever, and just the way he's going after him. I mean, he did say that he doesn't want people to to physically harm him, as per request of Kim, because she had sent Kanye a text being like, look, you need to calm down, like I'm worried something might happen to Pete, with all these, with what you're doing, all these people are anti-Pete now, and there are a lot of fucking crazy people out there, and it's like you never know, which is extremely fair. Look, dude, sorry, I've known these in a long time. I'm kind of going all over the place. I'm not very, very coherent. I'm just kind of giving my little rambles on the subject, but excuse me. Yeah, it's very problematic for that exact reason, for the harassment Pete Davidson is getting. That's why, like, even if again, him being this upset about it, I don't think he's necessarily. He definitely has a right to be upset that his wife, left him. That's again awful thing. He's very, and it's okay to want her back. It's okay to maybe make some gestures, right? But he's crossed the line of appropriate gestures, without a doubt. Especially with the fact that for a good while while he was trying to get back there, he was dating Julia Fox. And like, it's like, again, man, like, you can feel however you want, but being this public about it is, it just isn't right. It really is affecting, you know, I mean, it's affecting Kim, you know, like, you know, all the harassment she's getting, all the harassment Pete is getting. He is inciting this, and it's awful. It's completely not okay. Like, fuck him for that. You know, I'm gonna say it. Fuck Kanye for what he's doing right now, and it does hurt me to say that. It does. But this isn't about me, right? Who cares how I feel? This is about, you know, Kim and Pete, really, and who knows how it could be affecting, you know, the children. Like, you know, I mean, I'm sure, again, I'm sure he's great. I'm sure he would never do anything to ever harm one of his children, but you know he wouldn't, because I mean, he's a father. You know, but it's just, you never know how this shit can just, like, you know, get to someone. You know, how it can affect people. It's super problematic. Like, dude, your wife moved on, and just this weird obsession with him, like. And I understand this is a, you know, he does have mental disorders, you know, but still, you know, this isn't okay. It really isn't. I mean, dude, leave your wife alone. You know, if you want it, if there was a possibility of rekindling and getting back together, who knows if that's possible now with all, you know, with all this. You know, it seems that I don't want to speak, you know, I don't want to get too weird or speak on someone's relationship that I really truly do nothing about, but just for, you know, just these are all just thoughts from the outsider perspective of a person that's seen things on social media, right? Again, I understand how people say, oh, but, you know, you don't know him. I know, but regardless of how I know, regardless of, you know, of who I know, right, and who I don't know, this behavior is nonetheless, like, problematic, and I don't know how you can really say otherwise. You know, so that's that. I mean, I disagree with what most people are saying about this. So that, you know, he's in the wrong. He needs to stop. It's unhealthy, and you know, he's even going against fucking Kid Cudi now. You know, like his longtime, like, friend and collaborator, just because he's friends with Pete Davidson. Like, dude, you can't. Like, Pete Davidson did nothing. Like, you expect Kid Cudi to break off his friendship just because, like, you know, like, your wife moved on and started, like, to date? Like, that has nothing to do with him. Why are you cutting off, you know, your friend and getting, you know, I'm off. Kid Cudi's off down to two because, you know, he's friends with, you know, who he's been calling him Skeet Davidson instead of Pete. And it's like, dude, what the, like, what does Kid Cudi have to do? Why are you dragging him into this? He can be friends. He didn't do anything wrong, man. He really didn't. He really didn't. You know, and then Kid Cudi went in his comments, and you know, we called him a dinosaur, and it just sucks to see, man. Because, you know, Kanye and Cudi, I mean, just, you know, just to see, like, a fall of like a friendship that always seems so you know, so genuine and loving, and, you know, it's sad to see, you know, they make great art together. You know, their music, it's, you know, it's art, and even past, like, the friendship, you know, falling apart, which is awful. I mean, you know, like the music, it's sad to say that that's not gonna happen, right? I mean, it's just, it's sad. It is sad to see them fight. But again, Kid Cudi is 100% in the right. He shouldn't. He should not, you know, cut off Pete just because Kanye wants him to. And also, Kanye trying to make Billie Eilish apologize for helping a fan at a concert. Like, what? Seriously, man. I mean, do I even need to get into the whole Astrofest shit? I mean, fuck, dude. Kanye's in the wrong on that too. Bailey did nothing wrong. I'm glad she hasn't apologized. I hope she doesn't. I don't want to see Kanye. I still want to see Kanye perform at Coachella, being in headline. So if he does pull out, that would suck. But I know some people would be upset that I still support his music and whatnot. But I don't know what you want from me, man. I still love his music. You're not gonna, he just needs to be checked. He's redeemed. This isn't this isn't unredeemable. He really just needs to be checked and hopefully come to his senses. But it sucks, man. Again, as a former Kanye defender, again, still a fan. I'm just a fan of the music. I haven't been able to defend his actions for a while now. Hanging out with Marilyn Manson, like a convict. Not convicted, but like a lot of R word allegations on YouTube or something like that word. My channel's so small, it doesn't matter, but still, it's better just to keep that off, I guess. All kinds of weird, assault allegations. I mean, ugh. It's fucking ridiculous. But something that also I want to touch on real quick is, dude, just this Kanye, this Kanye cult I'm seeing on Twitter and in these Instagram comments. Dude, I'm almost more kind of upset. Also, I'm gonna have to cut off for 1 second. Sorry, microphone problems. What's one of my videos without like a 30-second just silence? No, but anyways, this Kanye cult is it's honestly it is it's kind of it's even like a really awful. It's it's fucking absurd, dude. Look, I get it, cause I don't get it anymore. I can understand to a degree wanting to defend your favorite musician, cause you want to it's understandable to not want your favorite artist to be like a fucking bad person, and to do bad things. I get it, but dude, just set your weird fucking bias aside. I just, I it's just kind of unfathomable how you can season right. But he just wants his wife back. It's not that serious. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? If this was if this was just some normal ass guy who wasn't a musician, would you be defending him? Would you be? Because if this happened to a normal person, you're probably oh, this person is an absolute freak. That's literally the only thing that is making it normal for that's the only reason people are justifying his actions. This Kanye cult is what is just because he's their favorite musician. If it was a normal person, do you really think you'd be defending? Dude, it's disgusting. People are just being super misogynistic towards him, being you fucking whore. What are you talking about? People will say that shit and then just completely ignore the fact that while he was trying to get her back and post on Instagram, he was dating Julia Fox, just these weird fucking double standards. It's just legitimately creepy and unhealthy. Just to the length that they're going. It is fucking weird. Look, dude, just separate the art from the artist. Like you said, man, it sucks. I get it that you're, just admit it. He's being a fucking creep and an asshole here. Like it's just creepy at this point. Both him, what he's doing, and this cult. Like it's. I get it because he's surrounded by that's part of the problem. He's surrounded by these people being like, oh, like you get him, Kanye, like like you tell him you're in the right, like you're not doing anything wrong. Like what? What the fuck are you on about? I mean, that's really it, man. It's just unhealthy. It's just weird. You have an like this cult. They just have like this weird perception that like that Kanye just like he's a human being, dude. Like who is being just being fucking weird. Like what are you on about? I don't really know what else to say. I'm gonna say my piece. Fuck this. Fuck this cult he has falling around him. And fuck him for what he's doing right now. Fuck Kanye for what he's doing. Hurts to say, dude, but really. Oh, Kanye's right. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, man. See, it upsets me so much, but, like, it's kind of hard to explain why, just for the mere fact that it's like, just use your common sense. Like, I just don't get how people are justifying him in the first place. Like it's so absurd that I can't explain it. Like I don't know how you're just seeing this as okay. I feel like they're just not really thinking about it. They're just like, oh, it's Kanye, it's fine. He didn't do anything. Fucking weird, dude. Grow up, please. Yeah, I don't. It's probably just all these like 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds, but like, Jesus, cannot enable this kind of super weird behavior. Can't stand that, man. Well, I guess that's kind of it. Sorry, I know this one was a bit rough, but what is my okay, what's this channel without that? And this is my first time doing this in like literally like just like 2 years, so give your boy a break. All right, sorry, another mic issue. But again, it was my first time doing this after a while, so give your boy a break. But hey, I'll probably do more of these. I'm not sure about what. I might do some old school stuff about like about like my like top albums recently. Although I haven't been listening to a ton of new music. But hey, what are you gonna do? I'm still listening to music, just not a ton of like brand new projects dropping. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'll work on improving the quality of this channel if I keep making stuff. This might be just like a one-off. Hopefully I don't disappear for another like 2 years after this one. We'll see, man. Goodbye, everyone.